everybody, welcome to my channel today. This is Mark the Tech Guy, bringing you a review today. And the review I'll be doing is something that I'm very interested in. I bought a tripod mount for the car so that you guys can see some shots in the car. And I can shoot video in different types of places. So I bought this mount. It's called the Delicate Devices, and it's by Fat Gecko Mini camera mount. So I'll show it to you guys. I'm going to unbox this today. As you can see, it's a Fat Gecko camera mount. It's a Delicate device. So it's pretty cool. I've seen some YouTube videos on this, and I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. And the YouTube videos I've seen are crazy. Like, you can actually mount this to any part of your car on the outside, like to the door, to the window, inside the car, you name it. So I just took it out of the bag, the fancy little pouch it comes in. And as you can see, there's the mount. I'm going to go ahead and open this for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. So as you can see, it extends. And they said this one here, because you don't want to trust just any suction mount for your camera, because, you know, most of them, they fall off eventually. So they said this one here doesn't fall off. There's no guarantee on it. I asked the guy because I wanted to make sure there was a guarantee. If he said it wasn't going to fall off, I said, well, do they have a guarantee if it falls off? You know, they're going to replace your camera. And he's like, no, they don't. So nobody has a warranty like that. So as you can see, I got it extended now. There's a suction cup. Now there's a lever right here that when you push this button down, and it says press on the top, you push down, this sucks to the glass or the table, whatever you want to mount it to, and then you push this up and it sucks the cup to it. So it's nice. It's got a locking little lever here that locks it in place, and then you can adjust it, this part, with this knob. Then there's another knob up here which adjusts the tilt and also adjusts a swivel. There's a swivel, and this goes like this. So I'm going to set it up like this. Now this is going to be interesting when I mount this to the car and I can take some actual videos. Now I heard that this is pretty, and it's pretty sturdy. I could feel it. It's a little heavier too than most car mounts, and that'll stop a lot of shaking. So I'm going to mount this on the dash and take some video with it and see what it's like when I go over speed bumps and potholes, because here in Toronto we got tons and tons of potholes. But this here, there's a little screw on the top, and once you lock the camera down with this, you can actually turn this dial to swivel the camera, which is it's another nice feature that I'll be using, so that if I see something, I can just swivel the camera back and forth. Now you could suction this to a window, to the side. I've seen it suction to the side door of a car. There's a video on YouTube of a guy with a Ferrari. He suctions it to the side of his door, and you could see the side of his wheel, and you could see him driving around his neighborhood. And then he also mounted it to the back of his car, facing backwards, so you can see everything behind him as he's driving. And he tested it out, and it actually works pretty good. Now, I'm a little scared to actually attach this to my car because I don't want it to fall off on the outside of the car. Like on the dash, I'm going to be worried about that too, but if it falls off, it's not going to really get damaged from the dash. But on the outside of the car, geez, if I'm going, 40, 50 clicks, and this thing flies off my car with my camera mounted to it, the camera will be demolished. There'll be no camera left. I'll be just picking up pieces off the road. So I don't know. I'm going to have to try this out a little bit first. Maybe leave it suction to something for a few days to see how long it's going to stick, to see if it's going to fall off. I'd imagine that if you're going to have it suction to your car, you don't want it suction to it more than maybe an hour, tops. And then maybe you have to resuction it again. But I think it's a nice device. I was reading the reviews on it, and everybody says it works very well. It's one of the better ones out there, because you don't want to just trust any suction cup to hold your camera. So this suction mount is a little expensive. I paid $35 for this with taxes, but I wasn't looking to spend that much. But for a good one, I would rather buy a good one. And apparently, Delkin is a very good brand name. On the site, they show you that you can fasten it to a surfboard, to a boat, to your helmet. If you're ATVing or snowmobiling, you can actually suction it to a helmet and mount your camera and twist it in any angle that you want. So right now I just unboxed this, so I'm not going to give it any rating yet until I actually shoot some footage with it to see how it's going to react to heat, to how long it can stay suctioned onto the dash, because I just don't trust taking it out of the box and going, okay, I'm going to suction to my car and then drive around the neighborhood and I park my car and the camera's gone. Because it would be in a million pieces, and yeah, that wouldn't be fun. My camera that I'm using, I'm actually filming with it right now. It's the Exacti CA9 waterproof camera. It's the pistol grip camera, and it costs too much money to just, if the camera's gonna fall off, that's $450 down the drain. Plus the memory card and everything else that I bought for it would be just useless. So I'm gonna try this out and let you guys know, and post another review and actually show you some footage with this attached to the inside of my car first. Then might get a little more brave and attach it to the side of my car, or to the roof of the car, to the trunk of the car, or to the hood. I'll try it on something. So this has been Martha Tech Guy reviewing this mount that I unboxed. It's the Delkin Devices Fat Gecko Mini camera mount. You guys might want to go to the site and check this out. The site is delkin.com. So if you go to that site, you'll be able to find this mount, and they're about $35 to $40. So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Mark the Tech Guy. Please rate, comment down below now, subscribe. All the comments will be down there now. There's no more sidebar. It's the new format down below. So thanks for watching, everybody.